pinup model gorgeousness, $23. All right, my challenge is going to be to not just keep saying $23 over and over for the next 4.5 minutes. But this is Denim & Company, so really, Jen, by now you should be used to seeing incredible clearance pricing. We saw it already earlier when we had our clearance show. And by the way, if you missed it, go search Denim & Company clearance right now because the whole day is all about clearance. But this one takes the cake. I mean, I don't even know what to do. This is one where I can go, here it is, here's the price. I'll be back in 4 minutes. You think about that. Right? You have this? What color? Gabby says, I have this, and I did not pay $23. So, yeah, I can't blame. That has happened to me so many times. It happens to me in jewelry all the time. I'd be like, wait, what do you mean these Diamondique earrings are 20, but I paid 40? It's all good. It was a good value at every price. But at $23, and if our model actually owns this, I think that's a huge testimony. So thank you for sharing that with me, especially when we talk about bathing suits. But anyway, okay, it's the first day you've ever seen it. $41 off. Yes, $64.25. You get every color if you're digging this. $7.81 is your easy pay. This is laughable. Okay, so here's the black. And if you've noticed already, it is trimmed. And hey, thank you, Gary, if you're watching, in this lime stitching. It's just the prettiest little detail. Didn't have to be done, but it is. And you have this sweetheart neckline. Again, I'm going to go through the colors briefly and then like mentally think of all the questions that you may have about, well, what does that mean when it's on me? Because then we'll see it on Gabby again. Here, is it okay if I call you Gabby? My daughter's name is Gabrielle, so I default to that. Okay, all right, if not, please let me know. Here's the red print, and that is trimmed in navy. And I'll wait for that. So that I know it looks black, but it's like a deep dark navy. So that's the red print. And then I know, oh, actually, you know what? I am going to turn this right side in for just a second because you need to see this navy. So the navy is trimmed in red. And I'll hold that still. Look how cute. Okay, so I have explanations for everything except for why this is $23.42. Oh, and let's see the size chart for sure, because lest we get too caught up in a sale price, I don't want you to get the wrong size. So this is Denim & Company, so there's no need to size up or down. Whatever you shop in QVC apparel is going to be your size here. And if you need further guidance, then plug in those measurements. That's going to help you out tremendously. And if you need to see that again, QVC.com, 30 days to exchange. Okay, so sweetheart neckline, we talked about that. Straps, I bet you're probably thinking, well, it was $23 and they're probably not adjustable. They're adjustable. And just like we talked about in that, just like a bra strap. Just like we talked about in our last Denim & Company bathing suit, this comes up a little bit higher on the back. Certainly from more traditional bathing suits, they're closer to where like the bra strap would actually hit, but this comes up nice and high. And then even in, like I know this is a one piece without like a skirt or a short to it, but it is that full brief, so you don't have those, hang on guys, let me get this out of, you know, you don't have a wedgie moment, all right? And then the brief itself is gonna come down with nice full coverage down here. What you can't see all that well is the ruching in the middle. And that ruching, well, not just gives you like extra support, pulls the eye in and gives you that beautiful drawn in waistline, so it kind of acts a little bit like shapewear. And then let me pull this inside out to show you too, that it's not just fully lined in the front, but once again, we have the molded cups and the elastic on the bottom, and that graduates depending on what size you're wearing, and so you still have that separation in the bust line. And then I think we need to see Gabrielle again because, oh my gosh. Actually, just for a second, pretend like the price is not $23.42. Because when you see it on, let's pretend that you're seeing this for the very first time and it's at its full price of $64.25. Maybe then this starts to make a little more sense. Because then you go, $65? I mean, QVC is very affordable, so that's not an unheard of price tag for a bathing suit. It's unheard of anywhere else where bathing suits are $100 plus. But $64, you go, oh, looks so good on her. And I see what she meant with that ruching and how it kind of pulls in. And I mean, like everybody that you're going to see in this swimsuit, like, because I've worn our swimsuits on the air here too, and I go, our waists don't actually look like that. Like the bathing suits make them look even more drawn in and beautiful. And look at her gorgeous curve, like everything about this. And the coverage that she gets, so she's clearly able to move in it. And then also, too, remember I wanted you to take a look at the bust line and see that she's not spilling out over it. So I would love to tell you, you know, oh, I figured out what the catch is. Hey, if you're this, it's not going to work for you. I don't really have one. Like the only catch here is that we probably don't have every size available in every color. So my apologies in advance if you go to QVC.com and you're a 14 and we only have one color. But here's also one where I kind of go, it doesn't really matter. Like, I get it if you have a favorite, but I feel like when it's this affordable, and especially given your lifestyle, like, you know, I'm up here in the Northeast, we're not swimming every single day. I do much more yoga than I do water aerobics. I have a few bathing suits just for like wardrobe purposes. But what if you really are, like, you do a lot of swimming, or you live in Florida, or you do the water aerobics, or you do gardening even, and you're like, man, I go through them like they're, you know, t-shirts. And swimsuits are so expensive. Well, I'm not just giving you a, hey, it used to be $150 and now it's $75. It's $23. I want to shout it from the rooftops. I know, but Tori, isn't that kind of a duh? Like, my lovely producer upstairs, her name is Tori, and she goes, this is really popular. And I'm just like, you know, sometimes you go, oh, that's so exciting, you know, because I really like it. And, you know, I wasn't sure if everybody would love it too. And then sometimes I just go, well, this, you know, renews my faith in our QVC customer, because you just went, yeah, I kind of gotta. And listen, I get it. A lot of times we get, because I don't want you to think I'm the person who's just like, this is so affordable, you just get it. I don't care. If you never wear a swimsuit, don't get this. I get it, right? But I feel like if you ever do, then this is a total, you just make the move. All right, let me recap the colors here. I'll do it a couple times. It's just 3. Here's the navy. And again, I think one of my favorite parts is the trim. So you have that in the really pretty red. So, you know, if you do a lot of activities in the summer and 4th of July is your jam, then, you know, go with that, because I love how it's trimmed in the red. Here is the red. And it has this almost kind of like bandana print to it in the white. And this deep navy can pass for black trim is there at the top and at the bottom. And then finally, there it is in the black. And that, super unexpected but awesome, is trimmed out in the lime. And again, that beautiful kind of sweetheart neckline. If it was plunging down to here, then I go, you know what, here's maybe the catch. It's not for everybody. If you're super busty, it's not gonna work. Nope. Gary Gobin designed this, so he likes to think of, and we thank him for that, every woman's figure. So would definitely love to see it on Gabrielle again. To me, that was huge, and this happens to me a few times. Like, I'll present something with one of our models, and they'll say, oh, I have this, and I love it. And I heard Gabby say, I have this, and I love it. And she could have stopped there, but she goes, and also, I didn't pay $23. And I can't blame you. Yeah. But I mean, do you love it regardless of the price? I mean, obviously you wouldn't have purchased it if it was crazy expensive, but I mean, how could she not get compliments on that? And I love how Adrian's wearing it in the shorts we're going to talk about here in just a second too, because, you know, wear it with a palazzo pant, looks like you're wearing a super cute tank. Anyway, I could do the whole hour on this because of that price tag, but you know, we probably covered it. $7.81, 60% off plus A350351. I'm going to get one at the end of the show. I don't even care what color, like whatever's left.